So we just got seated here at Sebastian's Bistro, which had just reopened within the last week. Currently, it is a walk-up dining experience, but that will be changing come July 5th when they'll take the advanced dining reservations. It is a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. They got a lot of these seaside pictures on the walls. They have all these beautiful windows, which I show some of the views of the Riviera Resort, as well as the Skyliner. Everything looks fantastic. The menu looks fantastic. It's not just loving this world here today. We also have some friends with us. We have Chris and Susan from Ear to Ear Magic, which if you're not following them on YouTube, you need to check them out. They are incredible. They stream from the parks every Monday and Friday, and they know more about Disney than I think Disney himself. So definitely check them out. It's going to be a great meal, and we cannot wait for our food. So as you can see, the entire restaurant is wrapped in these windows, providing some beautiful views. We have the Riviera directly in front of us. To our left is the Skyliner and the rest of the Caribbean beach resort. It's a stunning restaurant, looks really great. So as I mentioned, there is Chris and Susan from Ear to Ear Magic. It's going to be a great meal for all of us. And I know they can't wait, right, Chris?
Now, we've dined here before, pre that time. I don't like to use that P word, but this is a completely different experience because now it's family style. Yeah. So that means not only does everyone get to enjoy a little bit of everything, but as much as you care to enjoy. So I'm really looking forward to the meal.
Sounds good. So here's the menu here at Sebastian's. First thing I'll note of, for ages 10 and over, it's only $29. Everything's served family style, which is fantastic, and it's all you care to enjoy outside of the enhancements. One of the enhancements that they have is the coconut shrimp, which is an additional $8, and then you get 6, I believe it was, giant coconut shrimp. So I ordered one of the non-alcoholic specialty drinks. This is called the Flounder. It's supposed to almost be like a pina colada. So what it has here, it has some pineapple, it has some coconut, and it's supposed to have a flounder on top. But that flounder doesn't look like much of a flounder to me, so I must be missing something. I had a chance to try it, and one thing I'll say that really comes through is the pineapple taste. The aftertaste has a lot of coconut to it, but for the most part, it kind of tastes like a pineapple slushie. I don't really see much of the ice cream, but other than that, it's pretty good. I think this is one of those drinks where it'd be nice to sit by a pool and just kind of indulge yourself in it while on a nice, hot Florida day. So starting things off, we were brought this salad, which is a spice necklace salad. This is a mixed greens with kale, toasted pumpkin seeds, grilled pineapple, orange spice, candied walnuts, which I love candied walnuts, and a radish and a key lime dressing. It looks phenomenal. I love that flour. The presentation's incredible. Can't wait to try it. For the table, we were brought this pull-apart bread with some guava butter and I think a onion jam. The guava butter sounds phenomenal. I can't wait to try that. Everything looks great, and I'm sure it'll taste as good as it looks. Alright, so that's really cool how it's a pull-apart bread. That one piece just pulled apart. It looks amazing.
Okay, so I'm going to try the pull-apart bread with the guava butter. Looks really good. We've not been here before, at least I haven't, and I really like the pull-apart bread. It has a nice flavor to it, and the butter is really tasty. I like it. I haven't tried the onion jam yet. I don't know if I'll try that one. I'm not really an onion fan, so you might have to try that one.
Alright, I'll give that a try. Alright, so that's the caramelized onion jam. I had just tried that on a piece of bread, and man, that is phenomenal. I love the sweetness of the jam, but the onion aftertaste on top of the buttery bread, wow, that's really good. I actually enjoy that more than the guava butter. Really, really tasty. So I had a chance to try the salad, and I will say it's not my favorite salad. I'm not a fan of the key lime dressing. The candied walnuts are really good, but together, I just don't know if everything works. I think the key lime really makes the pineapple taste sour, and it's just not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. We'll see what Mel thinks of it, because she's more of a salad person than I am, but not my favorite salad. All right, so Mel, you had a chance to try the salad. What do you think of it?
It was just okay for me. I agreed with what you said about the pineapple. It is a little sour, not the normal pineapple taste, and it's not my favorite kind of lettuce. I have such a hard time getting it on a fork, but it was just okay. It was kind of a fruity flavor to it, but I did not like the pumpkin seed, so I steered clear of the candied nuts. I'm not sure
walnuts, yeah.
Walnuts. But I actually didn't like the aftertaste with the pumpkin seed that was in it. So that's really all I tasted. I know you tasted some different things and weren't a fan, but overall it's just okay. It's not bad if you like salads, but not my favorite salad that I've had.
You know, it's kind of weird. As I sit here, I feel like I just brushed my teeth. I have like a minty fresh taste in my mouth, and I don't know, it's just odd for me. All right, so they just brought our entrees, which we have from left to right. We have the oven roasted citrus chicken, we have the slow cook Mojo pork, and then the grilled flank steak. All those look incredible. We have some rice, cilantro rice with some beans. We got some vegetable curry and some grilled broccolini. Can't wait to give these a try and see what they taste like. So I had a chance to try the basically a pulled pork with the sabo on it, and that was really tasty. It had a little bit of spice to it, but the glaze on top was phenomenal. I also had the flank steak, which the flank steak by itself was really, really good. I was not a fan though of the slaw that was on top, or relish. It was very spicy. It was like a punch in the mouth type spice. Not a subtle spice at all. The steak itself is very good. I'm just not a fan of the topping. The chicken is very good as well, and so is the rice. Overall, it's a pretty good amount of food.
So I tried almost everything. My favorite was the chicken. I thought that had a good flavor to it. I liked the flavoring on the skin of it. I enjoyed the pulled pork with the mango sabal, you said it was?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that, again, had some nice flavoring to it. Definitely never had any pulled pork with something like that on top, so that was definitely a surprise. I did not like the flank steak. It was way too hot for me. I like subtle flavors, so it was definitely too spicy for me, and my lips are burning right now. I just tried the rice. It was okay. It had a lot of beans in it, so I think Craig ate all the rice from our bowl. Yeah, I didn't get to try too much of it. So, but overall, had some good flavor to it. I didn't get to try the broccolini yet, so I'll give that a shot. But overall, I think the chicken was good. The pork was good. I would skip the flank steak just because I really didn't like the flavoring on top. It was just too spicy for me, too hot. So overall, not bad. Not my favorite meal that we've had, but so far, it's good.
So I'm going to try the curry vegetables, which if there's one thing you know about me, it's how much I love curry vegetables.
Don't be so silly. You don't need any of that stuff.
I am the big good dun dun.
You know what? That's not spicy at all. It actually kind of tastes. No. It tastes like a chili. Like that's what it tastes like to me, chili. That's good. It's not bad. It really isn't bad. So
are you gonna eat more?
Am I gonna eat more?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Let's see it.
Oh, you want me to eat more? Well, hold on a second.
I'm on thirds here.
You want me? I can do that. I don't know what I.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna eat with
Hey,
it.
if you want dessert, you have to be the clean plate club.
All the vegetables kind of taste the same to me, is what I would say.
They're like Fruit Loops.
It's not your...
I agree. I mean, yeah, it really isn't bad. I'm surprised. Yeah, pretty good. So Connor, you tried the food. What do you think?
It's all right good.
It's all really good. What was your favorite?
All I want is this.
The flank steak. So while we ordered some of the coconut shrimp, when it came, probably the assistant manager or maybe the manager actually brought this for Connor. It's a Sebastian's frozen drink, which has guava juice, passion fruit, and orange juice, and it has this kind of a slice of pineapple on top, and that is phenomenal. If you've ever had any of the juice over at Ohana's or over at Tusker House, this is just kind of the slushy version of it. It is fantastic. So we got the add-on coconut shrimp. Came with a sriracha-based sauce. Really, really good. I really, really like that. I thought the sauce was not spicy. It had a good complementing flavor to the coconut shrimp. I got a lot of coconut in mine. I thought this was incredible. To me, it was my favorite thing that I've had in this meal. Really made the meal for me. Now you're making me go offhanded in my pour.
Yep.
You got that.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
It's going to be the greatest moment ever. Oh. Look at that drizzle over the top. And then what you do is you come back around. You start making circles in.
There you go.
Over. Oh, that's just for dipping on both sides, just in case. So here's the dessert, which I just had the honor of pouring the caramel table side. And I don't want to brag or anything, but they just told me I was one of the best caramel pourers this side of the Mississippi. And it's an honor that I don't take lightly. I know Chris said that he's never seen a pour that amazing. You know.
No, I said that the way you poured it was poor.
Oh. Well, I just misinterpreted it, but I thought he said it was amazing, so that's my mistake. But doesn't that look phenomenal? So I had a chance to try the bread pudding and the ice cream. My favorite part of this is the fact of how warm the bread pudding is, and it's kind of melting the ice cream, and the caramel sauce over top is just really, really tasty. Overall, it's a great dessert. I don't know if you're familiar with the bread pudding at Ohana's. This is pretty similar. Still very, very good. So we're going to do something a little different and do our recap from our room because it got very late, and we have a little guy that kind of fell asleep. So, Sebastian's Bistro at the Caribbean Beach Resort. Let me start by saying I think they're having some, we'll call it pre-opening...
Timing issues?
Timing issues, yeah. So that may have been the longest meal in history. I mean, we're talking almost 3 hours from start to finish.
And that's after we waited an hour.
Yes. So right now, they don't have reservations. As I mentioned earlier, they're not going to have reservations till July 5th, which is really soon. Might even be after this video is posted. But for now, it's walk-up only. And even though there wasn't a lot of people waiting, it was still an hour wait. And then, like I said, 3 hours of a dining experience. So to start things off, we received a salad and those pull-apart rolls. The rolls,
delicious,
phenomenal. You like the guava butter?
Yes, I did.
And I like the onion and jam spread that they had. That was really, really tasty. The salad was just okay. It wasn't my favorite.
It wasn't bad. It had, you know, a different flavoring to it. So it was nice to have something like a tropical flavor to it. But again, I don't need to have that again. I didn't like the pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, I mean... I didn't like the key lime dressing. I just didn't. Too many weird flavors. And I love pineapple, and it had some grilled pineapple in there, but it kind of made the pineapple taste really sour.
You're right.
Moving on to the entrees, we had chicken. We had a mojo pork, Mojo pork, and then a flank steak. I loved all the meat. I will say there was a relish that came on the flank steak, and that was... really spicy. And it wasn't like you were expecting the spice, it just kind of came out of nowhere. And it was a punch in the face. It really was. It was spicy. But overall, those were pretty good. I didn't care for the sides. I
liked the rice. The rice was good, and I did try the broccolini, and it did have, I think, a little bit of a butter flavor to it. It had some kind of sauce on it, so there at least was some flavor to it.
See, I don't eat broccolini, so that was a problem for me. And then I had the mixed vegetables, which tasted like it was in like a chili sauce. It was supposed to be a curry, but it wasn't spicy, which is good because I don't like a lot of spice. But overall, I say everything was okay. just not like amazing.
Oh, don't forget about the shrimp.
Oh, yes. So we got the enhancement of the coconut shrimp, which I will say those were really good. I even liked the dipping sauce, which was supposed to be a spicy dipping sauce, but it really wasn't. It was kind of sweet.
I didn't try it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was good. And I thought the coconut shrimp were good. Was it worth the additional $8? I'll say yes.
I would say if you get it when you get the other food, we ran into the issue where we wanted to order it and our waitress actually didn't take our order at any point, so we didn't realize that we didn't get it
and
until
we kind of missed it till it was late.
After we ate all of the other food. So I'm thinking if you get it with all of the other entree items, it's probably a good value.
And then for dessert, we got the bread pudding with ice cream on top. Connor was given a chocolate chip cookie, which was good for him. He really enjoyed that.
We requested that separately. So that is something, they have some different gluten-free options, and we were with someone that was looking at that menu and had mentioned that there was a cookie option. It's not something that they tell you about, so we did ask, and it was nice that they were able to give him a cookie.
What really made that restaurant stand apart for me would be the value.
I would agree with you.
Right now, it's $29, and it's basically all you can eat outside of the shrimp, as I mentioned during the video. But $29 for all you can eat food it's pretty good, especially here at Disney. But overall, like I said, it was an okay, good experience, just not anything spectacular food-wise. But we definitely hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing something a little different, a little new, because that was our first time there, and it was really soon after the opening. So once again, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, we really appreciate that. And be on the lookout for new content, as there's always new content. And join us next time when we'll show you why we are
loving this world.
Have a great night, everyone.